Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Melissa and today I am going to be eating Sloppy Joe and french fries. So here's my Sloppy Joe and I have a big plate of fries which I will not be finishing. I just happened to put it on a big plate. So I made the Sloppy Joe with manwich, just the canned like Sloppy Joe mix, and I just ground the beef with garlic and onions and then add the sauce in. Well, drain the meat and then add the sauce in. And I toasted my bun. Oh, I put it upside down. Let's flip that over. There you go. I toasted my buns. And I just cooked these fries in the oven. These are like shoestring fries, so they're super skinny. I actually don't really like these fries that much. We usually get the steak fries from the grocery store, which I like way better than these. I mean, they taste good. They taste like fries, but they're so small and skinny. And when I bake them for too long, they get really hard. Like they go from crispy to hard really quick. So, I don't know, I just prefer the steak fries. I put a little bit of seasoning on there. Okay, for my drink, I have pineapple orange guava juice. The juice is really good. All right, so let's take a bite of this sandwich. I forgot a napkin again. Oh. Vanessa's over there, so I was like, maybe she'll get me one if I say I forgot a napkin. So today, I actually wanted to talk to you guys about, thank you, about budgeting. Because over on my vlog channel, I get asked this a lot actually. If I could talk about how I budget my money, like how my husband and I budget our money, and like about our bank accounts. Do we share? Do we have our own? You know, what works for us and what doesn't work. So I wanted to take this time to talk to you guys about that. So my husband and I have been together for 16 years. And the way we budget our money has been this way for so long. I would say at least like 10 years. We actually keep our money separate. He has his own bank account and I have my own bank account. And our money does not, we don't share our money. In the beginning of our relationship though, we used to have a joint account. And I don't know, I didn't really like having a joint account. I didn't like it that much. It really didn't work for me. So I decided to get my own bank account, and my husband didn't mind. He's like, you know, whatever you want, he's okay with. So we got our own bank accounts, and we would just, you know, pay our own bills. At that time, we were still living with my parents, so we didn't really have to pay like utilities and any of those things. We just paid rent and like our phone bills and credit cards and stuff like that. So there wasn't really anything to divide except for rent, you know, just divide that. Now that we have our own place, there's a lot more bills. Of course, there's rent, there's utilities, cable, phones, and then we both have our credit cards, and then, you know, we try to save. But I still like to keep our money separate. So what we do is I basically pay for all the bills, and then he gives me like a set amount every month, and I use that, you know, to pay like the utilities and stuff like that, or rent. And then each person is responsible for their own credit cards. And if the kids ever need anything, you know, we just decide like, can you get it this time, or, you know, can I get it? You know, whoever has the money at that time can just pay for it. We don't really stress too much off of, you know, who's gonna pay for this, who's gonna pay for that. It's just whoever has it can pay for it. As long as he gives me like the set amount that I need every month to cover like utilities. Basically, he covers all the utilities and I pay for the rent. And then, you know, each person pays for their own bills. Then that's what works for us. And honestly, like, I don't think it would be fair if we put our money together and then paid the bills that way, because I have way more bills than my husband, because I like to shop, so I have a lot more bills than him. And I don't think it would be fair if we put our money together and then he's having to pay for some of my bills. That's not really fair, because he's not the one that spent the money on like makeup or clothes or whatever, so why should he have to pay, you know? Those are my bills, so I think I have to pay for those things. And also, we both work hard for our paychecks, so I don't really think we should, you know, we need to share. I know this doesn't work for like everybody. Everybody has their own way of budgeting, and some people share their money, some people keep it separate. This is just what works for us. And it's been working for a really long time. So there's no need to, you know, mess around with it. And then for me, like for my personal bills, how I budget my own money is I actually have this like notepad, just like a piece of paper, where I divide it up into 2 sections because I get paid twice a month. And then, you know, I'll just divide my bills up according to due date and see like when I should pay it. And so I just refer to that every month, so it's not a surprise. I know like what I need to spend my money on that month. And then we also put money in the savings account, and then whatever is left, that would be my spending money. You know, maybe if I want to buy, you know, like a new shirt or a makeup, like some makeup, or, you know, anything like that, or something for the kids. I honestly cannot live without my little notebook of bills, because it seriously keeps me so organized, just knowing when everything is due, like the due date, the minimum payment that I have to make. It's like the best thing, for me at least. It's the best way for me to stay like on track. I'm getting full. So how do you guys do it? Do you guys have a joint account, or do you guys keep it separate? I think that also a lot of people have like a joint account just for bills, and then have like their own separate account like just for their own spending money. That could work too. It's just easier for me this way. So yeah, that's what we do. Been doing it for a long time and we haven't had any problems. There's no questioning each other, no asking each other like where the money went. You know, what did you buy at the store? Why did you spend this much money? I think that leads to a lot of fights too. Money is like the #1 reason for fights, I think. This was so good, you guys. And I'll save this for somebody else. I am so full. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out my vlog channel, MelBZTV. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Bye!